As all of you are aware, unless you live under a rock and don't have any cell phone alerts, we had another robbery at Pasha Fine Jewelry last night, but I am pleased to report that we have arrested 7 people in connection with that robbery and recovered a significant amount of property already this morning, and we're continuing to follow leads. So, as serious as robberies are, and any crime in our community like that is so noteworthy, I'm just very grateful for the work of our patrol officers last night, as well as our detectives, to work through the night to take 7 people into custody for this crime. I saw them this morning at 6, and they looked just about wrecked. They look like you would look if you've been up for 24 hours, and they are actually continuing to work and continuing to chase leads in connection with this crime. And so, I want to commend the work of those detectives and those officers, because without the support of these 2 gentlemen as watch commanders and both shifts hanging out to make sure that we had enough people to cover the city while we were also chasing down leads, we would not be able to do this. But part of the reason why we had leads was because of you. We had footage, exterior footage from some of our businesses along Manhattan Beach Boulevard that helped us identify the suspect vehicles, and were integral in our success on this case to date. So before I march my way off stage, again, I thank you for coming, and if you had any questions about last night's events, I wanted to answer them very, very briefly. Yes, sir.
It seems like there was quite a time delay between the event and the initial attempt at a traffic stop. It seemed almost 90 minutes. Where did that occur, and can you maybe explain why there was maybe a little bit of a time lag?
Sure. So the traffic stop arrest occurred in the city of Los Angeles, and LA is a big city, and so I'd be remiss in trying to tell you exactly where that occurred. And the reason on the time delay is we're chasing leads. So it's just the time it takes for us to find a lead and then run with it and get to where we need to be. And so that's why we had that delay. But in the grand scheme of things, I think 90 minutes is pretty darn good to have 7 people in handcuffs, for sure. Any other questions?
Was it the same crew as a few months ago or 6 months ago?
We're still investigating that. The things have been happening so fast. It's been just over 12 hours since this occurred that we are still trying to figure out, and we're still pursuing leads. So we have people in custody, but we haven't really, in our investigation, I would be remiss at this time to really comment on links or not to the previous crime. But we will have more information on that, so you will know at some point, just not right now. Yes, please.
So what's the next step? I mean, you come up with charges and then you present that to the DA. That helps crucially what happens.
So they're in custody right now, and we have to submit probable cause declarations to the jail system in order to hold them. Basically saying we have enough evidence to believe that these crimes were committed, and then it is, as long as the judge agrees with us, they'll be held at least for a period of time, depending on their involvement, their criminal history, and things like that will depend on how easy it is for them or not for them to get out of jail based on their bail amount, essentially. And so after that, it'll be just more investigation, completion of reports, and eventually hearings and trials. So the wheels of justice move very slow, and it's a very long road, but we're on the path, and we're just very pleased that we've apprehended these folks. Any other questions? Yes.
And where are the suspects being held?
Right now, our suspects are here.
Okay.
Yes, in our jail.
They're actually right below us.
Yes.
Any other questions before I move on to the back? All right. Thank you so much for coming. Like I said, it does really show your investment in our community, that you're here and that you're involved, and you want to make your workplaces safer and the city safer in general. So I thank you.